And I heard there was one person that actually recorded the video, but I don't know if it's out there. I don't know if they put it out, but it was really intense, and I really liked that match against Rio.
Yeah, I
And
haven't
I
seen
was the
any
one that
footage
put
of
him
it.
in losers bracket, and but then he eventually, he made it all the way to play second at Evo, and so yeah, that was really good. It was crazy.
Yeah, I've never seen that online, and I don't
Yeah.
think many people realize that you're the one that put them into losers.
Yeah, yeah. Some people ask me like, oh, like when you and Rio played, so he beat you, and I was like, oh, no, I beat him actually, and they were like, oh, so you're the one that put him in losers, and yeah, it was great, it was crazy, like it's unexplainable, like that match we played it so carefully because we couldn't make one mistake because if I would instant air him with my fireball, I would get a free spin, and if he would instant air me with his size, he would get a free roll. So we were so damn careful in that match that it was just a chess match. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's
So
the best when you have two top players that know the consequence for doing their special moves. So it's like it's weird.
yeah,
Let's just kind of hover around and you almost get to a footsie state. It's really
yeah,
that's
that's
the
what it
best part.
basically was, and it was just so damn intense for me because it was Evo also. Like we both didn't want to lose, and before I played him, I was looking at the bracket and I was like, okay, like I need two more people to make top eight, and who's this? This Joe guy, and then I seen Rio playing, and they're like, oh, it's one of these guys you have to go up, and I was like, no, that's Rio. I don't think his name's Joe, and but then I ended up finding out that is his name, and I was like, wow, and to be honest, when I was going into Evo, the two characters I did not want to play was Sector and Melina. And I'm like, great, I'm playing like the best Melina right now, so I have to work like so damn hard. And but I actually came through and I pulled it off. But eventually, after playing Rio, I had to play Chris G, and he actually beat me. And then I went to losers. I need one more person to make top eight. I better not lose right now. And I had to play online Tony, and I lost. And if you guys don't remember, online Tony, I beat him in grand finals at Revelation, and Chris G, I beat him in grand finals at East Coast
Yep.
Throwdown.
Yeah.
Basically, they both got their
The
little revenge
revenge.
on me
Yeah.
at Evo. So yeah, it was tough. I mean, I wish I made top eight, but it just didn't happen that time. And but it was crazy. It was yeah. I think Evo was like one of the best for me.
What about
Yeah.
the PDP tournament and using that stick? How was that?
Oh God, the stick.
Hold on a second. Can I just make a point about Evo?
All right, what's up?
You're the perfect example of how ridiculous some people in the community can be, where people are like, oh, Michelangelo got blown up at Evo. And it's like, you lost to two guys that got top eight, and you got ninth.
Yeah.
Like, that's not
He got
getting
ninth.
blown up. Yeah. Yeah.
Ninth out of like 500 people too.
Yeah.
Right.
That's one thing I want to like talk about is like people like Tom Brady. Like they'll say when Tom Brady loses, they'll say, "Oh, Tom Brady got blown up." But I think it's like it's not as fun anymore because like when you win a lot of tournaments, like when you win like a lot of tournaments and then people expect you to win. Like after
Right.
East Coast Throwdown, a lot of you were coming up to me like oh well when I was in East Coast Throwdown, a lot of people were like, oh, you're gonna win it. Like and I'm like, don't say that. Like it's like totally, you're not even hyping it up anymore. It's like you basically know I'm gonna win, and when I win, the win it doesn't even feel good because it's expected. So like for top players, it gets kind of like they're expected to win. And Tom Brady, since he won Power Up, that was like the first MK tournament. I think he was put on like this platform where it's like he's expected to do good. So when he makes like top 16 or top 32, everyone's like, oh, he got blown up because he didn't get second or first. And it gets hard for top players to it's hard to maintain it now because there's so many good players, and it's just crazy like what people can say when it's like, dude, it's even hard to make top 32 now. It's like there's so many great players.
Yeah,
Right.
I totally agree with that. Coming from the Tekken world, and everyone puts you on a fucking pedestal when you fucking do good and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly what you say. It's the pressure for staying good is a lot harder than actually the pressure of, you know, just coming out of nowhere. I mean, that kind of goes without saying, but yeah, I totally feel you on that. It's hard to maintain that reputation of being all, like, you know, like the top, like
what they expect of you.
Yeah, it sucks. I wish I could go under like a totally different name and wear disguise and not tell anyone I could go to a tournament.
On the other hand, you do have the factor where when you play someone that's unknown, they're afraid of you.
That's true also, but I actually get jitters playing someone that's unknown more than playing like Tom Brady or someone.
I agree.
I don't want to lose
that
because people will say, "Oh, you got blown up." So, you know, it's hard because I'm like, "Oh, I got to play someone that's not known. I better not lose because you know you got to maintain that thing what people expect of you." But once I get to like Tom Brady or Rio, I'm just like, okay, time to like just play and not be too nervous. I'm just not nervous when I play the top players because, like, okay, well, if I lose, they won't say I got blown up at least.
And there's also the random factor where you don't know if the guy's going to be actually really good. Maybe he's going to, you know, kind of fluke. You know, it only takes 2 losses and you're done. It could be a guy that you could beat in a first to 10, but you might lose too. Or it could be a guy that's just very solid. You don't know who he's going to play. With Tom Brady, you know what you're going to get. With CD Jr., you know what you're going to get. With some random guy, it's like, man, what's going on? It's scary.
It is. And he knows you because, you know, he sees you on the street and stuff, so they know your every move, and it's like, oh, man, it's proving to be difficult. Yeah, you know, it's not a cakewalk like a lot of, you know, the stream monsters and stuff think. It's, you know, it's a little harder than that. It's not like I go after that the jitters go away because I just want to win the first match. I'm like, I better not get, you know, blown up on the first match. So that's where I'm most nervous.
Because knowing you're going to have to come through losers is very difficult if you lose early.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That happened to me in the Tekken world. Like that
happened to you at EVO.
Oh shit.
He got DQ'd at EVO one year. Yeah, remember?
Oh yeah.
You got DQ'd in match 1 and worked your way to top 8.
Yeah, that sucks.
Easy.
That's manly.
How did you get DQ'd?
They were like, I mean, Brad Vitale, and I'm just like, I don't know. I was talking to people and shit. I'm listening for slips, and then apparently, like, people heard it and no one even fucking said anything. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Now I'm all about letting everyone know my name.
I actually got DQ'd at EVO also this year. Not for Mortal Kombat though. For Street Fighter, I got sent to losers, and then I played Street Fighter. And then for Marvel, I just totally got DQ'd because I was like asleep and I had to play early, and I was just like, I'm gonna focus on Mortal Kombat. And Street Fighter, I got DQ'd because I was actually money matching at the Mortal Kombat station. And then when I went to Street Fighter to see where I was, they were like, "Oh, we had to DQ you to losers bracket," and I was like, "Oh, whatever." I made $50 in a money match anyways right now, so I wasn't really that mad.
Street Fighter.
What's unbelievable to me is these guys like Justin and Taquito that can place in multiple games. I don't understand how they do that mentally.
Yeah, that is difficult because to me, I think you need to focus. Even like, especially nowadays, you have to focus on one game. Like, if you want to be good at it, and I think it's just their experience in general fighting games. They know what to do to level up fast. But yeah, it's just so hard to be good at. I mean, it was hard for me to be good at Mortal Kombat as much time I was focusing on it. I was like, how are they focusing on, you know, Street Fighter and all these games? It's crazy.
And just being in a tournament is mentally draining. Like, that Friday at EVO, that top 8 was unbelievable. I mean, it was literally a gauntlet. The amount of the stress that you go through is unbelievable. So for those guys to be in 2 tournaments at once is crazy.
Yeah,
they do more than that. I mean, Taquito and Justin Wong have won like 3 or 4 tournaments at a time.
Taquito was in top 8 in 3 different games this year.
That's pretty scary.
So, Michelangelo, what upcoming tournaments do you have coming up?
Oh man, it's actually been pretty dead for me right now. I wanted to go to SoCal Regionals, but I might